please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, welcome to the 2022 National Junior Honor Society Induction Ceremony. Thank you to the students, parents, administrators, board members, faculty council for joining us this evening. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who are being inducted as new members of our NJHS chapter. For new members, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program.
Our chapter is proud to have been inducting new members since 2006, and today's ceremony illustrates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we seek for our school and community. Members of our chapter serve as role models for other students.
In addition to strong academic records, which establish their eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations and serve our school and community through a variety of service activities. They recognize that being a citizen of strong character is as important as academic success.
These candidates have effectively demonstrated the 5 qualities that serve as standards for the National Junior Honor Society. We will now review these pillars with the candidates. We begin with scholarship.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life, which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. May I now welcome to the podium, character.
I represent character. Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality or goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to retain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and once developed grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is a product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is a problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. May I now welcome to the podium, leadership.
I represent leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school in taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities. The real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. The leadership is always needed, thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members. May I now welcome to the podium citizenship.
represent citizenship, the obligations each member of our society faces to live up to the democratic ideals given to us by the founders of our country. The responsibilities each of us has to our home community, our state, our nation, and our world are many. As good citizens, we are bound to live up to the laws and guidelines which unite us as a civilized society. Good citizens work together to improve not only our lives, but the lives of all our fellow citizens. Good citizenship requires that we remain strong and vigilant in protecting the freedoms and rights that have been granted to us and in preventing injustice from entering our lives. We, the members of the chapter, are called to live up to the high standards of citizenship from this day forward. May I now welcome to the podium service.
My office is service. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work where many opportunities arise to help others both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Thank you, students. At this time, we would like to welcome Mr. Dennis Shug, principal of Hampton Bays Middle School, to offer his remarks to this evening's inductees.
Good evening. Thank you for joining tonight's celebration of our middle school students. Representing the Hampton Bays Board of Education, please welcome Board of Education President, Mr. Kevin Springer. Representing district leadership, please welcome Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Michael T. Carlson. Also welcome middle school faculty council member, Representative Ms. Erin Silva. Thank you also to our parents and guardians, family members joining us to celebrate the success of 31 very special young people. Parents, the cornerstone for student success begins at home. Students, please join me now in applauding your families in attendance and those viewing from home tonight, students struggling around the pathways. For each of the last 12 years, I have proudly offered words to our students being inducted into the National Junior Honor Society. Each year, we recognize ways in which our 8th grade students challenge themselves in our classrooms and through our programs and extended day activities. However, these students seated before us have faced a set of circumstances like no members of the NJHS before, having bravely faced circumstances that qualify them uniquely for this recognition. Let's take a walk back in time. Each spring, the option is presented to students to begin preparing themselves for consideration for induction in their 6th grade year. Let's think back for a moment to what the students seated before us were doing as 6th graders in the spring of 2020, and then as 7th graders in the spring of 2021. They were uniquely challenging times, to say the least. Diving a bit deeper, these students before us maintained grades of at least a 92% average. They volunteered at the Quag Wildlife Refuge, the Southampton Animal Shelter, beach cleanups. They've raised money for cancer prevention and awareness of autism, fire prevention, promoted voting rights, mentored children as camp counselors, helped others through church activities and scouting service projects, helped at Maureen's Haven and with surf riders, organized flags for veterans' grave sites, served as mentors in new student orientations, and as assistant coaches for youth sports, as well as performing in theater programs, sponsoring food drives and sports equipment drives for children, getting involved in Booster Club, and when possible, attending school clubs and participating in school and community athletics, drama and music performances, and having led through Tri-M Music Honor Society and Student Council initiatives. and a remarkable collection of achievements to say the least. These students have demonstrated a quality of leadership like no other, pushing themselves to continually improve, to overcome personal challenges, and to aspire to excellence. The young people being recognized here tonight have successfully demonstrated that they are leaders. The evidence is clear in their character as scholars, as servants, as citizens, both in and out of school. In school and in life, HBMS students are challenged to be focused thinkers, to collaborate and to tackle problems with tenacity and with solutions. Based on their time striving towards excellence as sixth graders in the spring of 2020 to now, the world has called on them to grow as leaders. The world needs strong leaders, innovative thinkers, and collaborative, energetic minds like yours. So students, as we celebrate your latest milestone, I encourage you to ask yourselves a question. What problem will I help to solve? Students, by accepting this challenge to ask and begin to answer this question, you will uphold the honor that comes with tonight's recognition. You will improve our world. And after the last 4 years together, we can all be confident that you will take action to solve problems and steer us to positive change. On behalf of your teachers, I am proud of each and every one of you. You are leaders, you are role models, and as of tonight, stewards of the mission of membership in the National Junior Honor Society. Cherish this opportunity to lead, honor this opportunity to serve. Congratulations on achieving this distinguished honor as our newest members of the National Junior Honor Society. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Shug. Mr. Shug and Mr. Carlson will now present the new members with their Junior Honor Society certificates. Will the first row please rise? Sumaya Batucci. Nathaniel Coate. Jonathan Colton. Basil Datsuk.
Shay Egan. Jacqueline Flores. Cooper Foley. Sarah Herrera. Andrew Jaffa. Iman Halib. Ethan Purse. Caitlin Lupia. Liliane Mafia. Lucas Magnazzi. James Maroulis. Sarah Mendel. Taylor Myers. Parker Molina. Brendan Molnar. Michael Nunn. Isabella Palma. Charles Patek. Brayden Redmond. Leah Russell. Trey Scudder. Adriana Tapker. Mateo Villano. Dennis Williams. Mackenzie Wilson. Matthew Zhang. Congratulations, inductees. At this time, Mr. Shug will swear in our new members.
Will our newest inductees please raise your right hand and recite the following pledge? I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, citizenship, and character.
Thank you. Congratulations to all of our newly inducted members and to all of the parents, family members, and friends who have helped them along the way. Each of these students realizes that they would not be sitting in these positions of honor tonight without your guidance and support. At this time, they would like to say thank you with a special token of appreciation.
And now, I'd like to welcome Mr. Michael T. Carlson, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum Instruction for Hampton Bay Schools, who will offer closing remarks for the new members.
Good evening, everyone. And students, congratulations. I don't want you to stand for this. Might be a little while. I'm just kidding, I'll be quick. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to speak tonight on behalf of the district and congratulating our students on the accomplishment of being inducted into the National Junior Honor Society. As we've done throughout the night, before we get to speaking about our students, I wanted to point our attentions again to the audience, the biggest support group there is for each and every child that's being recognized this evening. What you've done and what you continue to do is not easy. Reminding your child that who they are when no one is looking has always been important to you, I'm sure. Teaching them to care deeply about what they do and what they say, and taking action when somebody is in need is certainly what you've worked hard to instill in your children. This night is as much of a recognition of your efforts as a parent, and I hope the memory of this evening lasts long into the future. For our new inductees, a little bit of history first. I've researched the National Junior Honor Society quite a bit in preparing for tonight. Learned that they have a Facebook page, and I've liked it. So that many students tweet out or post on Instagram when they've been inducted and use the hashtag NJHS, which I encourage you to do tonight. But also make sure that you include WeAreHB when you do that. I've considered going through each term, scholarship, leadership, service, and character, but we've done that before. And I fear I'd overshoot my limit in time, and there might be a trap door or a shepherd's crook that might take me off stage. So I'll save everybody from that. I'll simply mention this. I found out that the motto of the National Junior Honor Society is a French phrase, and I took Spanish, so I'm going to give my best shot at this. Noblesse oblige, which means nobility obligates. In broader terms, it means that since you have been inducted and taken a pledge, you have essentially been given a distinction among other students, and that you should feel obligated to act responsibly, be generous, and behave honorably. This motto is important to understand. The obligation reaches past attending a single night or wearing a pin at graduation. What we recognize tonight through this ceremony is the obligation that is already within you as a person, most likely long ago before we've met tonight. We also recognize the strength you possess in hopes that this obligation will continue long after tonight by you having integrity through your ability to persevere and help others do the same, and in the way that you approach life with the same positive attitude that you have had each and every day. You're an incredible group of young adults, and I'm sure that you'll fulfill every expectation ahead of you and continue to make us proud as leaders and scholars by staying true to yourself, being kind to others, and most importantly, giving back to not only this community, but to the community at large. Congratulations again to everyone here tonight, and thank you again for not only who you are, but also who you will continue to be. Have a great evening.
Thank you so much, Mr. Carlson. Before we close our ceremony this evening, we would like to express a few thank yous.
First and foremost, to the Faculty Council for their dedication and commitment to our students during the selection process. To Mike Lloyd, our Network and Systems Administrator, thank you for all your hard work and helping us run tonight's event. To Matt Rother and the rest of our custodial staff for their continued support and help. Also, huge thank you to Derek Amplowski, without whom Brittany and I would be completely lost. Lastly, a thank you to our Board of Education members and district administrators for all that they do and for joining us here tonight. Especially our middle school administrators, Mr. Schultz and Ms. Fox, for their unwavering support and kindness. Our students are lucky to have you, and so are we. To our new members, congratulations. We look forward to your continued success and leadership. Thank you all for coming, and have a great night.
It's been a while. You guys are good. Right? Oh, I know. Close.